YouTube? It's Pally here with a quick review of the GNX 630T Mastergrade from Gundam 00. Now to get this started, I have to say this is one of my favorite Mastergrade model kits. Everything from the aesthetic armor design to the crazy frame and bodywork. I feel everything about this model is very clever in design. Seriously, the fin details on here, coming in from here, even with the actual shoulder design, is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Even the decal work is nice. Not overpowering, but not that coy either. In regards to stability, the unit actually isn't too bad in basic simple poses like you see here, able to stand up on his own in multiple range of directions, in combination with the feet parts as well. He's not too bad also in design. I personally love the GN drive aesthetic as well as the waist on his back skirt armor. I find it to be very, very pleasing to the eyes. I will say though, he's not the most stable of mobile suits just because of the design, but you can definitely get him to stand up on his own. I usually recommend the use of the action-based system though. With the use of an action base, you can definitely get better posability options out of the Jinx system, especially when designed with him pretty much looking like he's floating in midair or in space. It even comes with an associated piece tag along to allow you to connect into the hips in order to actually attach it to an action base. Or just realistically, you can use the ones that come with the actual action base itself as you pretty much construct it. Now the main body design is actually molded in a very nice matte gray, which I can definitely say looks really good even if unpainted. But since this is a grunt master grade, you can go as crazy as you want with this model. I've seen some pretty awesome designs online actually on Google that I'm definitely interested in trying out, and I have a couple of really neat ideas myself. With the amount of customizable possibilities on this unit, I'm definitely interested in repurchasing another one later on, just to customize in different interesting ways. Especially with painting and modeling and detailing, I feel like this could definitely be a kit you can really personalize to your own taste. As far as articulation goes, this unit actually has a lot of it, especially in the leg joints with a full bend. You actually even see the leg armor itself curl outwards, and his knee armor out here can actually extend to reveal the beam sabers. Foot articulation on multiple bounds, including a back thruster and front footing on both legs, and full arm articulation as well, both upwards, outwards, and bicep as well. Even double jointed, so you can bend it all the way up if you choose to. Easy to do, easy to use. Even the side fin joints actually have some really nice articulation as well, so you can turn these around any direction to actually make it look like you're free-form or free-flying in space. I will say though, the addition of these fins does make it a little bit shaky. I actually, in just making this video alone, have had this piece singularly fall off multiple times and had to reattach. But all in all, not to be expected from a Mastergrade model kit. Things just sometimes fall off. It's not fins, it's skirt armor. Ugh. Now, one of my other favorite features, particularly on this model, is where the cockpit is actually located. On your typical Mastergrade, it's usually located in the top chest cavity, usually below the head. But on the Jinx model, it's actually located in the, pelvic area, LOLs, located here. And it's a little mechanism that just allows you to pop up and open, just like that. Super easy to do and very simple to use. Kind of was curious about how it worked when I was putting it together, but I definitely think the final result was really interesting. So the model kit for accessories comes with 2 beam sabers, a beam SMG, which can be turned into a long beam rifle, and a rotating shield. The beam SMG, I actually have to admit, is one of my favorite weapons, particularly included with the Jinx. Just the design and overall look of it is actually pretty interesting by itself. But when attached with a long beam rifle system, it actually looks pretty interesting as a weapon choice. The long beam definitely has to be held in 2 hands because it makes it a very top heavy for the Jinx to carry. But definitely the look is very appealing when put into a mobile suit stance mode or into like a primary hold mode. The beam sabers are actually pretty typical ones. There's nothing really special about them other than the basic connection used to connect them to the hand. I will say that it is extremely sturdy and can be used in both a forward-facing grip and a reverse grip as well. Pretty standard though in base, but it's a cool little feature and gimmick on the Jinx that allows you to actually store it in the Jinx's knee guard armor, which definitely makes it interesting for pulling and kind of adds a nice little feature to the armor itself. I think so far out of all the accessories that the Jinx come with, I find the actual shield the most underwhelming. Design, it's simplistic and it uses a little slide mechanism to actually pop into the Jinx's arm and lock there, But I just don't find it that interesting, and I kind of see myself not really leaving it attached to the Jinx itself. It is cool because it has the ability, once you push in this little locking piece right here, you can actually swivel and turn the shield in multiple directions and kind of get a different use out of it, which I thought was a little cool effect, but at the same time, I just don't see myself ever using it. At least not for the way I like to pose my models. To put it back, you just pop it right back in and just leave it be. All in all, I think the Mastergrade Jinx is actually going to be one of my favorite model kits I've ever built, second only to the Ailstrike Veraka edition that was remastered, which to date is probably my favorite mobile suit ever designed. But alas, I highly recommend the Jinx as a great build, and I definitely don't recommend it for beginners. It's definitely going to be an intermediate build class, especially since it's master grade. The pieces are small, the unit is light, some of the stuff is finicky, and realistically, the legs take patience to build. There's just so many pieces that go into them that are very intricate and tiny. But as far as this mobile suit master grade goes, I highly recommend it to anyone who's interested in this kind of build. Something that's a little unconventional for your average mobile suit master grade. And this has been a review of the Mastergrade Jinx from Gundam 00. Now, if you guys like the video, definitely hit like, and if you guys are interested in more basic, simple reviews of mobile suits, photos, photography, and gaming as it comes available, subscribe. I'd be happy to take anyone who'd want to watch. So everybody, this was Pally, and have a good night.